What's going on, everyone? It's Big Mo, and today I'll be reviewing my first Tudor watch. Once again, if you're looking for this watch or any other watch, reach out to us on our website at bigmowatches.com. So some of you might have seen this watch on Instagram. It was actually a very popular watch, launched at the beginning of 2024. This is the Tudor 79360. Now, the nickname I give this watch is the Messy watch. Other people might say the Pink Dial Tudor, the Inter Miami watch, the Beckham watch. Choose your nickname. For me, it's the Messy watch. I see this pink and I just think of Messi going to signing with Miami. So for me, this will be the Messy watch. So let's dive into it and talk about this watch. So this watch is 41 millimeters. It is a chronograph. So for Rolex, they would be comparing to the Daytona. The Daytona is 40 millimeters. Again, both pushers are screw downs, as we can see here. Now, for those that say you want a chronograph or a Daytona on Jubilee, well, here you have it. This is a chronograph on Jubilee. So first of all, the first thing I noticed the difference between this one, if you want to compare it to the Rolex Daytona, the tachymeter here starts at 500 kilometers an hour. For those that don't know what a tachymeter is, it's basically you're able to measure the speed of a car or an object from point A to point B. So let's say you're racing 1 kilometer and you want to see how fast you're going, you basically start. And as here which usually tachymeter, and you stop, let's say it stopped at 15 seconds, that means the object was going at 240 kilometers an hour. So a lot of people don't know what the tachymeter does and how it works. And also we're going to talk about the chronograph. For example, most chronographs, you're used to the 3 sub-dials. So you have one for the minutes, one for the hour, and one for the seconds, but you don't have a date. So here, the beauty behind this is you have a date in the chronograph, but you only have for the minutes. So for example, I'm starting the chronograph and it's going around, you're gonna see that the first sub-dial will start moving. Your second sub-dial is here in black. I like the black and pink combination, I won't lie. I wish maybe the date was in black, but actually having the date in white with the markers is pretty nice, but I'm just curious to see how it would have looked like, especially with the black bezel. As you can see, there's no loom at 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock, but you have that beautiful loom as always. Now let's talk about the bracelet. This is a Jubilee bracelet. This is a different Jubilee bracelet. So the one thing I noticed right away with this bracelet is it's way more thicker. So the usual Jubilee bracelet example, you guys all know how much I love my Pepsi. This one feels way thicker. Not sure why Rolex did this, to be honest. I guess obviously it makes sense, keep the nice, thin, very well engineered one for Rolex, but you can feel this one's thicker. It's a whole different feel to it. It actually feels way thicker even on the wrist. It feels nice, not as nice as the Jubilee. So if you haven't tried a Rolex Jubilee, then you would enjoy this bracelet a lot. Again, I like the Jubilee bracelet just because it's not scratch proof, but compared to Oyster, it hides the scratches as much as possible because of all the 5-link bracelets. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I think I love the design, and that's one thing why I love Jubilee bracelet, and you could get that on this watch. I think it's amazing bracelet, and I love this. Here we have a closed case back, as you can see. So what's cool about this bracelet is that here it's a different type of mechanism. Again, Rolex always come up with these genius ideas. So basically you pull down and then you just pull to make it longer. So here it's not a glide lock, it's like a glide and pull. So I could pull down and then just put it. And then you could see all the little holes in there. So I could size it different sizes. Again, you pull down and just put, then just push up and it's right there. So it's really nice. So again, another feature I like about this watch is that, now coming to set the time, again, they did a really, really good job on this. This one is a screw down. Again, for my first review of a Tudor, I'm really, really impressed. They have here like a little gap, like if you want to call it a little tube, so it's easier for you to screw in and screw out for you to adjust the time and the date. Where in a Rolex, it's really stuck to the case. Obviously stuck to the case look aesthetically more nicer. So example, even if I just screw this in. Again, this watch, by the way, is 200 meters waterproof. Again, Rolex is known for its level of waterproof watch. I think, I don't know, just so easy. Like from all the screw downs I've used, this one was the easiest. It was actually like surprising. So if I pull it once, so obviously when it come out, you could wind it. Again, if you wind it 30 times, that would be a full charge on most automatic watches. So if I pull it once, you're gonna change the date, boom, 2, 3. Again, no Rolex chronograph has a date, so this is a very cool option, and then you set the time. And then see, again, this is with gloves on, super easy to screw back in. And again, you have that little gap, which I think it's very convenient and easy to use. A lot of times, you know, we always have trouble screwing in and screwing out the crown. So this is, I think it's really, really cool and neat that Tudor did that. So now let's put on the watch. Again, this is 41 millimeters, so it's a bit bigger than the Daytona. And here it also has a double lock clasp. It's way bigger than the 40 millimeter. I think probably sizing it and everything, the weight feels good. Again, you feel the bracelet and the weight. It's a different weight distribution, but you feel the bracelet the Jubilee bracelet here is way thicker. I'm really liking the black and pink combination, to be honest. But yeah, look, this looks really, I really like the color combination, everything. Again, the weight is very nice for 41. I think it should have been 40, but that's just me. But if you want like a bigger watch, this is a perfect one. Now, something very important about this watch, you cannot get this at retail. This watch is pretty much sold out everywhere. It is the only Tudor, or one of the only Tudor, I should say, that is actually selling over retail price. So one important note I forgot to mention, which is actually the most important, is that this watch is not available at retail stores. You'd actually have to source this from a dealer, or you could source it from us. Right now, the market price is around $10,000 to $11,000. Retail is around $6,000. So if you're looking for this watch or any other watch, reach out to us and it'll be our pleasure to source it for you. You can reach out to us at bigmowatches.com as usual. This is one of the rare Tudors we would source for you. All the other ones are pretty much available at the stores, but something like this, the rare timepiece, the messy watch, we could get for you. Once again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching.